Hello and welcome to the First Horizon Green Sports Zone Spotlight Game of the Week. We are here under a sun-setting day here in Greeneville Middle School as we got a battle brewing on the pitch here for the Greeneville Middle School Lady Devils taking on the David Crockett Middle School Lady Pioneers. For Greeneville, they're looking to bounce back after a tough loss that they had to the hands of Indian Trail here on 8th grade night. For David Crockett, they're looking to get their season back on track, looking for their first win of the season. Kickoff is just moments away here on the First Horizon Green Sports Zone Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options.
Yeah.
What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. Or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now, get it straight from our doors to yours.
Value every day, Food City.
My dad was born here in 1933. The Terry family has been around East Tennessee since that time, almost 100 years now. Over the past 25 years of my career, I've had the opportunity to represent East Tennesseans all over the country. When we say, let our family help your family, we mean that. That is something we live by here at the Terry Law Firm. You have my word that we will represent your family just like you're part of our family.
We're expecting to see a lot of the 8th graders here tonight to play and put a big rollout onto the season. Goal kick now for Crockett. Zaleski is set for the kick as she kicks it outside the box. Goes right to a Greeneville defender. Passes inside the box, top of the 18, backs around. Gets chipped around in the middle.
It's bunched up. We got to spread out. Send it wide.
Crockett trying to get it cleared out there as now Tatum Hill gets it, passes back to her defender. looking for an option, gets it back to the middle, and they try to run a triangle here. Back to Hill. Hill crosses to the corner. Gives it to one of our captains, back in the middle at the PK spot. Getting bounced around there a little bit inside the box here as Rogers now gets it. Rogers looking for an option. Rogers cuts to the left, takes a shot, and it's going to be goal. Elsie Rogers, 8th grader, the captain of the team, gets an early 1-0 goal here to put the Greeneville Lady Devils on top. A miraculous goal there. Started off on the right side, cuts back left on the PK spot, gets it over the keeper, and a beautiful shot there to give the Devils their first goal here of the ball game. Crockett now looking to answer back, gets the kickoff. Plays up to Rhea Mae Johnson. Looking back around, gets it back, and now Robinson gets the steal. Moving to the left side, back to Rogers. Rogers top of the key, back around. As that's going to go, it's going to stay inbounds, and Greeneville now is going to reset here in the attacking third. Stolen by a Crockett defender there, and now they're going to try to clear it up. Crockett now has a chance for a counterattack here. As Clark now gets it, back stolen.
Now go, kiddo.
Going back to Hill. Hill right side, kicks inside to Robinson. Robinson back to Hill. Hill inside the box, kicks back in the middle.
I gotta find
No one there, and now Crockett now steals the ball going back up. Stolen by Bennett. Bennett passes around, back to Rogers. Robinson gets it back and now plays back to her defense.
Good.
Goes back outside. That was Cassidy who she passed to. Back to Rogers, and it's going to be stolen again. And now Crockett has a chance on a counterattack.
You wide, get wide. Yes. You wide, Tatum.
Henderson's got it. Henderson goes to the right side. Kicks it up to Hill. It is now stolen by Crockett, as that was Greenwell who kicked it out of bounds there. Greeneville ball. Hill toss it inside. There to Rogers. Rogers with another shot. It's going to be picked up by the Crockett goalie. The goalie is Gunner. And now Gunner's going to try to get it out of the box here. Punts it up. Stolen by Rogers. Rogers moving up the field. Rogers one man to beat. Beats her. Shot. Goal! Elsie Rogers, her second goal of the day. Had one man to beat and was able to beat her. Successfully take the shot with her right foot and gets it into the net. As Strong now is subbed in here for Rogers for the Greeneville Lady Devils. Getting set to kick off is Johnson for Crockett. Crockett kicks off. Kicks it to Zawinski. Zawinski back to Johnson. Stolen now by Bennett. Bennett now gets it stolen by Zawinski. Zawinski kicks it up to Baxter. Baxter now gets it stolen. Baxter keeps it, though. To Robinson. Robinson to Hill. Hill's able to maintain possession and goes back to Henderson. Back to Robinson. Greeneville playing around right now in the middle. And they're going to send a man on the run. It's Cassidy. Cassidy now has got the left side. Cassidy pushes up to the left corner flag. Cuts back inside, looking middle. Sends it middle. And the Crockett keeper will be right there to pick it up. Reset here, score 2-0. 25 minutes left in this first half. Greeneville gets it back. Back in the defensive third as they're just going to try to clear it out of there, and they do. Crockett's Magaya with the clear there. Greeneville's throw in as they go quickly here. Zawinski now has it. Zawinski battling with the ball, now sends it up, which can be bounced back by a Greeneville defender. Zawinski still has it now, pushing lit near side. Robinson battling forward. Zawinski gets it through, though. Now Johnson. Hill's going to try to save it, and she does. Off to Henderson. Henderson now to Robinson. Robinson's got room to move. Robinson passes outside to Hill. Hill now is driving on the corner flag. Hill's looking for a cross. She sends it in the middle. Robinson. Robinson missed it, but it's still there. A man right there, and a shot, and a goal! Adrena Moreno gets the goal.
Hurry.
That was another 8th grader. Hill gets the assist on the corner. Sends it to Robinson. Robinson lets it go, and then Morena gets it and finishes it. She is also another captain. That is something you like to see here early in a game on 8th grade night, is your captains for 8th grade captains getting involved early on the goal scoring. Now Greenville's got the ball back, and they're going to press up. Cassidy now has it. As now there's driving, and it's going to go out of bounds. Crockett ball. Set for the throw in. Throws it to Johnson. Johnson now fighting for the ball. Keeps it. And it's going to go bouncing around out in the middle. Greenville now's got it at the half field. Continuing to press on the left side. Now kicks it out. They got to attack now. Greenville moving down. This is Nice. That goes now out of bounds. Greenville ball. Crockett's defender sent it out of bounds. Greenville's trying to go quick. They couldn't, so now they're going slower. Looking for the throw. Throws it inside. That is Morena. Nice now has it, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Crockett ball. Dalesid is now going to throw it in. Actually, excuse me. Now Zawinski gets the ball, so she's going to throw it in. Looking for a deep ball. Throws it down to a host of Greenville defenders right there in the way. As now it's going to go near side. Greenville now has it. Strong now kicks it up over to Hill. Beautiful switch. Now Hill's looking for it. Goes in the middle to Morena. Morena back to Hill. Hill's got a one-on-one with the keeper. And Hill finishes it in. A beautiful switch. A beautiful pass. And Hill gets the score there. Tatum Hill, another 8th grader, gets the score. She also has the captain band on. All of the 8th graders here for Greenville has the captain band on here tonight. Now Hill being subbed out for DeValla. As we're set for the hit, Zawinski now kicks it over to Robinson. Robinson steals it. Now it's going to Morena. Morena bounces around off to Henderson, who can control it here. Henderson now goes to Morena. Back to Henderson. Playing around with it here in the near side. As now Greenville's going to move up. Crockett puts some pressure on it. Back to Robinson. Robinson kicks it back to Henderson. Henderson looking for a switch. And she does switch it. Off to Sophie Smith. Now Greenville's going to steal it back, and there they go. Greenville's going. This is Nice who's got it. Picks it inside over to Bennett. Bennett now back to Nice. Nice. Just a little too hard of a hit there. And now it goes back to Crockett. Now Crockett's pressing. Strong. Kicks over to Smith. And now Crockett steals it there. That's Delsa that steals it. Now to Johnson. Piercy gets the clear there. Johnson stays inside. And now Crockett's on the attack with Baxter, who had it, and it's still Crockett ball. Gets kicked out of bounds by the defender. That defender was Sophie Smith. She's also an 8th grader, also has got the captain band on. Like I did mention, this is 8th grade night. Greenville's going to play a lot of their 8th graders here tonight. Crockett's first real opportunity to get some points here as they're going to continue to pressure. As Crockett's throw. Throws it in. And now Zawinski's got it. Zawinski's moving up the middle. Gets it stolen by Strong. It's going to go out of bounds. Stay Crockett ball. Now in the defensive third, right above the 18. Crockett's looking for a throw here, like I did mention. Crockett is looking for their first one in the season. They came close last game they played. They played Rogersville. They went into PKs and lost 3-2 in PKs. As now Zawinski brings it down. clears it, is strong, and now they're going quick. DeVala's got it. DeVala's driving, and loses it out of bounds. Unfortunate touch, and now it's going to go back to Crockett. Quick throw in. Now Robinson's got it. Off to DeVala. DeVala saves it, cuts in the middle, and now she's got room to move. She beats her defender, and now she's back to one-on-one with the keeper. Pressing that near side. Looking. And we got a penalty. DeVala drove down that near side. Stays with the ball, and then gets, looks like, pushed to the ground by Clark. And it's going to stay a penalty kick here for Greeneville. Morgan Cassidy is being called on her. She is going to take the PK here for Greeneville. 18 minutes still to play here in this first half. It is 4-0. Greeneville leads. Cassidy getting set for the PK. And she scores it. Deflected off the keeper's glove right in. That was Morgan Cassidy, another 8th grader, and another score for the Greeneville Devils. That now moves the score up to 5-0. As now Marino is now taken out of the game for a sub. Greeneville's keeping it very aggressive here, staying attacking. There's only one time so far that Crockett's been on Greeneville's side of the field with a true attacking opportunity. And now Greeneville's going to get it back. They're going to go quick. That was Crum. Ended up losing the ball there. Henderson gets it now. Henderson's got some moves. Henderson kicks it off to Robinson. Now off to DeVala. DeVala now off to Robinson. Robinson cuts back to the outside. Looking for a pass. Gets the pass in the box. DeVala takes a shot, and it's going to be just wide right. Greeneville on the other attacking play there. As now Pearl Ottinger is subbed in. She is being subbed in for Morgan Cassidy, the one that just scored on that penalty kick. Clark getting set for the goal kick. Clark sends it down the field. Immediately stolen by a Greeneville Devil. Now Greeneville's pushing up the field. Driving. It was DeVala. Clark steals it. Clark now looking for an option. Tangled up here. And let's see what the call is. Looks like Clark and Crum got tangled up there, and they're going to give it to Crockett. It'll be a free kick for Crockett. Clark being set to take the free kick. Sends it down the field. It is now stolen by the Bennett. Bennett now kicks it outside to Crum. Crum going quickly to DeVala. Can DeVala save it? She does. And it looked like right there, Clark got the clear there for Crockett. It's going to go out of bounds. They say that it got touched by a Crockett defender, and now it's Greeneville ball. DeVala now. Gets it, trying to keep it in bounds, which she does. Beats her defender. And again, Clark right there to clear it out for Crockett. And now Greeneville's immediately attacking again. Neese. Still's got it. Neese kicks over to Henderson. Henderson sends it in the middle, and Robinson is right there. Actually, excuse me, that was Blakely Crum that was right there. And the ball is still very much alive for Greeneville here as they get the ball back. That was DeVala, now off to Crum. Crum sends it in to Neese, and now Neese is going to reset. Neese sends it to Neese. Neese now driving. Neese sends it middle. Right there's Robinson, gets the touch with her chest, but the goalie comes up with it. Greenville's showing a lot of opportunities here early in this game. As now Crockett's trying to get something to go here, and they don't. It was last touched by Neese. Trying to get it out of there, and now it'll be Crockett ball. Clark against Crum, and Clark is getting into it there. Now Robinson's got it. Robinson sends it to Crum. Crum, they say she's onside. She's got one-on-one with the keeper. Long touch, and the keeper's able to grab it. Just too long of a touch there, and now the keeper can reset her defense and try to get the Lady Pioneers something going here, but the ball does get punted out of bounds. It's going to stay down there on the David Crockett side.
Exactly where it went out.
Strong getting set to throw it in. Strong throws it into Robinson. Robinson takes a touch. Driving to that right corner. Sends it in. And it's just outside. Goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for David Crockett here. 13 minutes still to go here in the first half. It is 5-0 Greeneville here on 8th grade night. Madison Clark going to get set to put the ball back in play off this goal kick here. Greenville's kept it pretty much down on the David Crockett defensive third most of this game so far. Crockett's only had one opportunity to really come up with points. Robinson gets the steal, goes into the middle to Bennett. Bennett now. One-on-one with the defender, and it stays inbounds right on the line, and they're going to give a corner for Greeneville. Looks like it was last touched there by Delsid, which is an 8th grader for David Crockett. Parker Vaught now, a 6th grader now being subbed in for Madeline Robinson, an 8th grader here on 8th grade night. Trinity Strong getting set to take the corner here. Sends it to the middle. Keeper right there to grab it for Crockett. And now Crockett resets, maybe going on a counterattack here. Quick punt out. Goes over the Greeneville defender's head, takes the bounce. Smith gets the touch on it. Johnson now for Crockett now is trying to keep the ball at her feet. Keeps it. And now Vaught gets the steal, sends it up to Crum. Crum takes a long touch. It's still out there for Greeneville to get. Crum staying with it. Now Crockett now had an opportunity. They steal it back, however. It's Neese. Neese sends it to Crum. Clark and Crum going at it again. Crum gets the steal, sends it down to Henderson. Henderson now goes to the right side, sends it back middle. It comes right back to her. Henderson now back middle. Clark clears it. Now it's a Greeneville throw. Throws it inside. As now Ottinger's got the ball. Ottinger sends it to the middle. Crum's right there. Keeper falls on it. Excuse me, that wasn't Crum. That was Crum, actually, yes. The punt now. Crockett gets it, sends it up, continuing to stay up in the air. And now Smith gets it. She's going to reset, sends it to the left side. Plays up. Baxter's got it. And we got subs now coming in for both teams. Deepu coming in for Greenwell for Crockett, and for Greeneville, Henderson is subbed out. Mathis is now subbed in for Greeneville. Coming out of the game is Harper Neese. Greeneville sends it in. Quick throw. It goes through the Crockett defense again, and it's going to go right out of bounds. Pressuring that for Greeneville was Divala.
She's playing the 6. Push her up.
As it gets bounced around there, and it's going to be back to Greeneville ball. It's headed around there. Now Greeneville's going to get a touch on it. Stays on her. And now Johnson gets it, and Johnson's taking it up. Greeneville steals it, going back to Smith now here at the half line. Goes over to Neese. Neese now sends it up the line, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be David Crockett ball. Crockett just hasn't been able to come up with any offensive opportunity here as of early. Still 8 minutes to go here in this first half, 5-0. The Lady Pioneers definitely can still come back here and put up a game. Gets sent in, gets bounced around in the middle. And now there goes Greeneville on the attack. That is Blakely Crum, and she scores! Goal, Lady Devils. Blakely Crum, 6th grader. Gets a shot that goes right over the keeper's head. Beautiful shot, beautiful make. Greeneville gets one more. Blakely Crum gets it again. Right off the bat, touch by Zielinski. Blakely Crum still keeping one man to beat. The Crockett defender gets right there in the way. It's bounced around here in the half field. Strong gets it. Strong stays with it and gets it out of there to Neese. Neese sends it to Crum. As Crockett now is putting pressure on it, Strong's got the ball, plays with it a little bit, and then gets it cleared. Crisis averted there for Greeneville Devils as of right now. As now they got a chance on the counterattack here. McGill kicks it off to Bennett. Stolen there by the Crockett defender, and now they're going up. Zielinski's got a shot. Kicks it. Strong gets the interception there, and now goes down as a Crockett defender. No call. Neese now plays it up the line quickly to Divala, and Divala missed touch, and now it goes out of bounds. Crockett ball. Greeneville now's got the attack. There's the row now. McGill got an opportunity, gets it into the middle, looking like she was trying to pass it to Crum. A little bit of miscommunication there, and now it's going to be a goal kick for Crockett. So we got some subs now coming in. Wakefield is subbed in for Smith for Greeneville. And Neese comes out, and replacing her is Reagan Roberts. Sends it down to Zielinski. Off to Johnson. Johnson now's got it, and Johnson's now going to on the attack. Stolen there by Ottinger, and Ottinger's now playing it up the field for Greeneville. Kicks it off to McGill. McGill's looking for an option now. McGill sends it to Crum. Crum did not have the greatest touch there, and now it's going to go back to the Crockett way. Crockett on the attack. Strong clears it back to Crockett. Wakefield now on it, and Wakefield now sends it to the left side. Reagan Roberts now follows it out of bounds, and it's going to be Crockett ball. Crockett throw here. And with a little bit in the middle now, and now Crockett's going to continue with it. And now it's taken back by Davala, kicks it out is Crockett, and they're going to give it to a Greeneville throw. Kicking it out for Crockett right there was Barnett. Or Barnett, probably how you say that. Zielinski now looking for a clear there. It's going to bounce off the Greeneville defender, and it's going to be a Crockett ball. The Greeneville defender there was Davala. Now Zawinski is going to get set to take this throw here for Crockett. Running throw, sends it down the line. This is to Johnson. Johnson touches it, kicks it back to the middle. And now Madison Clark gets it. She's going to go up the field with it. Now it's taken back by Ottinger for the Greeneville Green Devils.
And you got to get wide and give her an option. You're standing behind the defender. Hey, she can't pass it to you if you're standing.
It was kicked out there by Caitlin Campbell, the 8th grader from Crockett. Ottinger was taking it up the field there. It's still going to be Greeneville ball. Strong going to get prepared to take the throw here. Strong sends it down the line.
Go again, Trish.
Campbell was there for Crockett as well as Maga. And now they're going Crum, gets the steal, and she's going to go down the line. Now it's going to get backed up here for Crockett. And now Greenville's got a chance in the attack here. Sends it Bennett now, has an opportunity on the right side, kicks it to the middle. We'll see if it got touched by the keeper. The ref said it did not. It's going to be a goal kick here for David Crockett. Greenville's been able to make opportunity here in this first half as we are now under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. 6-0 Greeneville leads here on 8th grade night. This Crockett's going to send it up here. That was Watson who sent it up here on the corner on the goal kick. Now Crum looking to the middle, sends it to the middle. Had some teammates there and goes through the middle, and now Davala gets it on the far side. That was Vaught who passed it inside to Bennett. Bennett now has an opportunity. Bennett kicks it to Crum. Crum on the right side. Crum goes to the middle. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Crockett ball. Crockett goal kick. As Cassidy Watson is going to get prepared to take this goal kick here for Crockett. Watson sends it in the line. Stolen by McGill. Campbell now keeps it, kicks it down the line. Off to Clark. Clark's going to keep it in at the moment, and it's going to be out of bounds. Good defense there by Pearl Ottinger, the 6th grade freshman there on, or 6th grader, defender. Campbell gets the steal back. She's going to go up the line. Off to Johnson. Ottinger gets the steal, goes to McGill. McGill looking for that run to Crum. Couldn't find it. Now Strong gets it. Strong now moving down the middle of the field, looking for an option. Kicks it to Davala. A missed touch makes a Crockett defender steal it. As now Greenville's now attacking Davala, pushing down that near side or far side. And that is going to be halftime here at Greeneville Middle School. Your score, Greeneville 6, David Crockett nothing. We'll be back here in one moment here on the First Horizon Green Sports Zone Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac? From Bachman Bernard in Greeneville, choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greeneville, where we will save you money.
Tommy's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommy's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommy's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
Looking for a garage door without the long wait? At D&D Garage Door Supplier of Greeneville, you'll find Safeway brand garage doors delivered in just 9 business days. Why wait 4 to 6 weeks when your new door could be rolling up sooner? They're your one-stop shop with over 25 years of experience, offering doors, parts, installs, and openers, including LiftMaster motors, overheads, and side mounts. Dealers, go check them out. They've got everything you need to get the job done right. Stop by 107 Bohannon Avenue or call 423-278-0622. D&D Garage Door Supplier. Reliable, trustworthy, and opening doors for you every day.
We're just going to look over the first half stats really quickly here. Number 7, Tatum Hill scored. She's an 8th grader. She scored a goal here in the first half. Elsa Rogers scored 2 goals. She's also an 8th grader here in the first half. Blakely Crum scored a goal in the 7 minutes before halftime, and she's also a 6th grader. And then we had Marino scoring a goal as well. She's also an 8th grader. Here at the half, Greeneville leads 6-0 over David Crockett. We'll come back here for the second half here on the First Horizon Green Sports Zone Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hard-working equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
Welcome you back here to the First Horizon Green Sports Zone Spotlight Game of the Week here at Greeneville Middle School. It is 8th grade night, and Greeneville is controlling the game as of right now. Greeneville leads here, getting ready to start the second half, 6-0 over David Crockett. David Crockett's had 2 opportunities on the other side of the half line into Greeneville's defense. Other than that, it's been all Greeneville controlling the ball and consistently keeping the ball down here on the defensive end for David Crockett. Some big keys that we've also mentioned, Hill, Rogers, Crum, and Moreno has all scored goals here in that first half for Greeneville. Greeneville's had multiple opportunities as well, going forward here as the teams are coming out here on the pitch for this game. Right now here for David Crockett, a big shout out to Cassidy Watson. She is a 8th grader for David Crockett. She's the center defender, and she's been completely controlling that center defense, getting a lot of these balls out of the defense of the box and not letting these balls end up going into the net, which they possibly could have if it wasn't for her getting her feet on there. And also the whole defensive line for this David Crockett team is playing very well for having the whole game so far on their defensive half. We'll see if Crockett can get it going here as they get the kick to start the second half, as Johnson is going to get prepared to take the kick here. As we got a little bit of confusion here right before the half starts. Ref blew the whistle and then had to stop it because due to just a little bit of a confusion, but that's okay. Kendall Henderson running late onto the pitch there. And now we're ready to start this second half. Johnson getting prepared to kick it back here for Crockett to get the second half started. And we're off here in the second half. Johnson kicks it to Zawinski. Zawinski boots it down the field, and it's going to go into the Greeneville defensive third. It's going to get kicked around a little bit, and Strong is going to come up with it. Kicks it to Smith. A little too hard on the hit there. Strong kicked it too hard right there. That's kind of an ironic little thing there. It's going to be Crockett ball here on a throw-in. Throw-in trying to get it to Zawinski. It is stolen that time by Emma Brules. It's kicked back into the middle, and now Ottinger kicks it up the field, going to Henderson, and now Henderson's carrying it down the line. Henderson against Campbell. Henderson kicks it down the line, down the middle to Robinson. Fighting for it right now is Neese with Greeneville. Kicks it to space. Running into space there is Reagan Roberts. Back to Brules. Bennett now is fighting with it with the Crockett. And now off to Robinson. Robinson gets it. Campbell gets it back out. Zawinski gets a foot in there, kicks it up the line, and Zawinski comes up with it again, going down the line. It's going to get bounced around there, kicked out of bounds there by Baxter for Crockett. Strong now set for the throw. Strong. And they're going to say that it did come in and back out, and it's going to be Crockett ball. Now Crockett is on the counterattack here. Greeneville defense is trying to get back in a hurry. That is Wakefield there to intercept that pass, and now kicks it to Strong. And now Greenville's coming back up the field with it. Smith saves it. Roberts now off to Bennett, back to Roberts. Roberts now got some space to move. Kicks it to Smith. Smith kicks it. Beautiful through ball there going to Neese, and now Neese is on the attack. Neese is moving inside the box, kicks it to the middle, and the Crockett keeper right there to make the stop. The keeper, Gunner, was able to make that stop, and now she's going to boot it. Sends it back, stolen by Greeneville there. It's Reagan Roberts. Kicks it to the middle to Smith. It's going to get bounced around, and they're going to give it to Crockett. It'll be a Crockett throw. Looks like about 6 yards away from the out-of-bounds line behind the goal. Getting prepared to throw here for Crockett. Crockett throws it in. Stolen right away by a Greeneville Devil. Greeneville is staying very aggressive here on defense. Even with a 6-0 lead, they're staying very aggressive, keeping the ball down on the offensive third, and it's helping their causes because any opportunity you have to make a shot, it's going to help you. It's going to help you win. Team can't score if they're going to be on their defensive third the whole time. And Greeneville is doing a great job of staying very aggressive here, keeping it on the offensive third. A Strong sends a beautiful ball in the middle. And right there, Gunner was able to make the grab for Crockett. Now Crockett's looking for the counter. Sends it down the line. It's going to take a bounce. It's going to take a Greeneville bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds. Greeneville's throw. Kendall Henderson looks like she's going to take the throw. Actually, never mind. It's now Emma Brules that's taking the throw. Wakefield throws it in. It's going to go bounce it around. It's going to be now Crockett's throw as she's going to send it down. Clark kicks it down the line to Strong. Ottinger now keeps the ball. Stolen by Clark. Wakefield now running on it. Strong decides she's going to take it. And she keeps it herself. Gets over to Brules. Is going to go through. Henderson now competing with it. With Sawinski. Henderson kicks it inside to Robinson. Robinson back outside to Henderson. Henderson keeps it. Tries to go middle. Campbell now takes it. Off to Henderson. It's getting played around a little bit there in the middle. Rolls there to intercept it. Ottinger controls it for Greeneville. Henderson now has it. Henderson sends it to Bennett. Gets intercepted now. Zawinski now going down the line. Zawinski looking for an option. Zawinski sends a run. This run is going to Baxter. Baxter now on the attack. Baxter kicks it middle to Johnson. Wakefield there for Greeneville to intercept it. Johnson still keeping pressure on it. Baxter keeping pressure on it. It's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to give it to Crockett. And now we got a sub for David Crockett as well. Arredondo is now being subbed in for David Crockett. Being subbed out is Victoria Johnson. Or excuse me, Rio Mae Johnson. As the ball comes in, sends it through into the middle is Baxter. Crockett's first true opportunity to get a goal scoring opportunity here. And now Henderson takes it. And now Greeneville is on the attack. Robinson now taking it up the field with speed. Sends it to Henderson. Henderson touches it back to Robinson. And now Robinson's got green grass ahead of her. Sends it to the middle. That time knocked out by Watson. And now Crockett can reset their defense here. Campbell sends it to Clark. Clark on the opportunity. Wakefield interferes with that play, and they're going to say it was last touched by David Crockett. Last touched by Madison Clark there. Wakefield throws it in for Greeneville. Quick throw here. Henderson now taking it up the line for Greeneville. Henderson keeps it. Goes middle. This is Neese. Goal! Harper Neese scores there for Greeneville. The assist there by Henderson. And Harper Neese is able to put it in the goal there. As now Greeneville adds another one here to the total. As now they are up 7-0 here with 24 minutes to go here in the game. Robinson was able to bounce it to Henderson. Henderson takes it down the line right at the top of the 18 box, sends it down the middle to Harper Neese, and Harper Neese is able to finish it away for the score. Sawinski sends it down the line for Crockett. Arredondo keeping pressure on Strong here. Strong sends it down the field. This is to Neese. Neese has got space ahead of her. She sends it to Henderson. Henderson gets knocked out that time by a Crockett defender. Varnell is now being subbed in for Harper Neese for Greeneville. It is a Greeneville throw-in. 23 minutes to go here in the second half. 7-0 Greeneville leads David Crockett. It's getting bounced around here, and it comes out to be a Greeneville throw-in. Henderson gets set to throw it in for Greeneville. Throws it in. Gets bounced around, that time knocked out by Campbell. Sawinski gets it, knocking it around. Clark now touches it. Going to Arredondo. Arredondo keeps it with her. Now Clark's got some move. Clark's got some green grass ahead of her. Wakefield, the only man to beat, and Wakefield knocks it out of bounds. It stays Crockett ball. But Emery Wakefield, the 7th grader, is able to interfere with that play and knock it out of bounds. Quick throw by Crockett. It goes back to Strong. Clark kicks it to the middle to Arredondo. Arredondo now's got an opportunity. Gets stolen by Reagan Roberts. Roberts keeps it. Looking to get it down the field. They're going to say it went out of bounds. It's going to stay Crockett throw. Crockett now subbing in for Crockett is Barnett. And now Zawinski getting prepared to take the throw here. Sends it on the backside of Strong. And Emory Wakefield was able to clear it out of there. And now it's Crockett ball. Crockett throw again. As Zawinski looks like she's going to take the throw here again for Crockett. Crockett's fifth opportunity here on an opportunity for goal scoring. They're in the Greeneville defensive third. Zawinski throws it inside. Strong gets the steal. Going down the line. And they're going to give it to Greeneville. Greeneville's throw. As Roberts looks like she's going to take it. Actually, Strong is now going to switch to take it. But we do have subs here as Robinson and Henderson both get subbed out here for Greeneville. Strong set for the throw. Sends it down the line. It's going to bounce, get to a Crockett defender who's going to clear it back up. It's going to go right back to Strong. Now Strong and Arendondo's fighting for it. Strong kicks it up, out of bounds. It's going to be stay Crockett ball. "20 minutes to go here in the second half. Greeneville leads 7-0. David Crockett is starting to get some opportunities to get to the goal here. As it's going to stay Crockett ball here, bounced out by Emma Brules. Throw in for Crockett. It's going to go through multiple Greeneville, multiple Crockett players, and now it's going to go back up the field to Greeneville, and then kicks it back around. Watson kicks it up the field. Hustling is Arredondo now, looking for that through ball. Doesn't get it. Stolen that time by Ottinger. It's going to stay Crockett ball, though, down here on the Greeneville's defensive third. Barnett throws it in. Rolls now. Has it. Kicks it to Smith. Smith now. Smith had the right intentions. Stumbled over the ball, and now it's going to stay Crockett ball.
Really bunched up.
Watson throws it in. Strong with the steal. Mathis now has it. Mathis continues to battle. So now it goes to Clark. Clark now's got an opportunity. Ottinger steals it from Clark, and now Ottinger for Greeneville kicks it up out of bounds. And he's going to stay Crockett ball here. Campbell now set to throw it in for Crockett. Throws it in. Arredondo takes a touch. Strong gets the steal. Arredondo continuing to fight, but Strong's able to clear it out to Bennett. Bennett now kicks it to Smith. Smith's got green grass ahead of her. Watson now is tracking Smith really quickly. Smith cuts to the left side. Now Smith has got green grass ahead of her again, driving to this near corner flag. Smith tried to clear it in there, kick it in the corner, but Watson's able to block it. Goes to the middle. Now Bennett gets bounced around a little bit there. It's going to go out of bounds for a David Crockett goal kick. And Cassidy Watson is going to try to switch the field here for Crockett. Crockett sub as Rio Mae Johnson subbed in for Lucy Arredondo. Goal kick gets kicked around there. Now it's back to Greeneville. Bennett now has an opportunity. Pierce is able to get a foot on it there for Crockett. Brules now has the opportunity. Passes around. Kicks to Mathis. Mathis now to Bennett. It's going to be a shot. And just right to the outside post. Roberts had the opportunity there. Just a little left. And it's going to be another goal kick for David Crockett here. 16 minutes to go here in the second half. Score 7-0. Greeneville leads over David Crockett. Watson getting prepared to send the ball back into play here. It gets bounced around. Bennett kicks it right back to Watson, and Watson kicks it right back down the field to Clark. Williams interferes with Clark. Clark gets it up. Now Strong. Now there goes Johnson. Johnson now with David Crockett on the counterattack. Johnson now. The keeper to beat. Has a shot. And it's in. Goal. David Crockett. And the Lady Pioneers gain 1 goal closer. Rio Mae Johnson, the 6th grader, gets the counterattack. The ball goes perfectly right to her feet. And then she just had the keeper to beat, which she did. And she scores. Now Crockett gets the ball here in the defensive third of Greeneville. This might have ignited a little fire for David Crockett here. Quick throw. It's going to go out of bounds. Takes a wrong bounce. Now it's Greeneville ball. They're going to waste no time. Send it down to Smith. Smith now goes to Bennett. Bennett now looking. Kicks to Varno. And then goes to Mathis. Mathis has got grass ahead of her. Mathis finds Bennett. Bennett stays with it. Kicks it to Smith. Smith stays with it. Smith cuts left. It stays in. As it's going to be a corner kick. That time going out on Maga from Crockett. As Greeneville's going to send it in. That was Strong, sent it in the corner for Greeneville. And now the keeper's got it for Crockett, and they're going to send it up quickly. Looking for another counterattack. It's going to get bounced around there. Wakefield's able to control it and bring it down and kick it back up the field for Greeneville. As now Campbell gets involved to Clark, and it's going to go out of bounds and Greeneville ball. Wakefield now sets for the throw. Wakefield throws it in. Long throw going over to Zielinski. Perez was able to clear it there. And now Greeneville's on the attacking end. Smith gets it with some space ahead. Kicks it to Bennett. Smith tries to keep it in bounds. And they're going to say it's going to be Greeneville ball. Smith makes the throw to Bennett. Bennett takes a touch. On the line, they're going to give it a goal kick. Say Watson did not touch it. Bennett was the last one to touch it there. And now Crockett is making some subs. Coming in for Crockett is Dalesid. Subbing out for Crockett is Barnett. And coming in is Aaron Dondo, and being subbed out is Clark. Watson on the click. Getting bounced around here for Greeneville. Hall has it in the corner. Tries to send a cross in. They're going to say it went out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw in for David Crockett right on that corner flag. Looks like. Well, it's a little bit up above the corner flag. And now Campbell set to throw it in here for Crockett. There's the throw. Trying to get it to Zielinski. Couldn't get there. Mathis was able to step in there and interfere on the pass. Zielinski still gets it, though, as Broles is able to steal it from her. Sends it down the field. Perez is able to get the touch on it. Smith now. That was Piercy clearing out of bounds there for Crockett. Now it's a Greeneville throw. Perez set to throw it in, throws it in. Goes between Watson and Piercy for Crockett. Now Smith is attacking. Smith gets it. Tried to send it middle. Got stolen that time by Watson. It's going to get bounced around. They're going to say it was last touched by Broles. It's going to be Crockett ball. Delsid set to throw it in here. Off by Broles again, and it's going to be a Crockett throw here yet again. Zielinski now is going to take it. Sails out by Perez. Now Zielinski is set to take the throw here again. Strong gets the touch. It goes off of Baxter, and it's going to be Greeneville throw as we got a sub now for Greeneville. McGill is coming in for Smith. Now Strong set to throw it in. Strong throws it in. It's bounced around here. Bennett was the last one to touch it. And they're going to say that it is going to be Crockett ball. 10 minutes left to go here in the second half. Score 7-1. Greeneville leads over Crockett. Zielinski stays with it. She's able to tap it out of there. It's going to stay Greeneville ball. Now Perez set to take the throw. Perez throws it. Watson's able to get it out of there. Now it's going to go to Arredondo. Gets cleared by Heidi Williams for Greeneville. And now it's going to be a quick throw here for Crockett. Off of Perez. Goes to Johnson. And now Johnson's got an opportunity here again. Wakefield's able to interfere with that opportunity. Stays with it as Baxter. Goes to the middle as Johnson. And it's going to get kicked out there by Williams. It's going to stay Crockett ball. Here in another goal-scoring opportunity. Crockett's been able to make some more of these opportunities here as of late here in this ball game. Bounces around here a little bit down here in the corner. As now Greeneville's got an opportunity to get a counterattack here. McGill's taking it up. McGill switches fields going over to Hall. Hall now in the middle of the field. Has got green grass ahead of her. Hall kicks it to Mathis. Mathis now goes up the line. This is DeVernal. Now off to Hall. And he gets dribbled out of bounds by Hall. Looks like they're going to give it a goal kick for Crockett. And now Watson is prepared to take another goal kick. Bounced around. Campbell gets it for Crockett. Broles now stays with it, goes to Strong. Johnson fighting with Strong. Kicks it to Bennett. It's going to go to McGill. And Watson yet again gets a clear for David Crockett. Just gets it out of there, out of the box. No chance to score on that one. And Watson's able to get it out of there. It's going to go quickly, though. Greeneville ball. Bennett now. Bennett sends Varno. It's going to bounce around, and it's going to be another goal kick. Looks like it was last touched there by Maddie McGill. Madison Clark being subbed in here for Lucy Arredondo. 7 minutes to go here in the second half. 7-1. Greeneville leads as it goes straight to Bennett. And now Bennett looks like she was wanting to take a shot, decided not to, kicks it over to Mathis. Mathis is going to stay fighting for it. And she had the opportunity. That was a great save there by Gunner to keep the ball out of the net. And she's going to send it down the field. It's going to get bounced around here. It's going to go out of bounds. See what the ref says here. And he says it's going to be a Greeneville ball. As we got a sub now for Greeneville. Parker Vaught being subbed in. For Mia Bennett. Perez sends it in. Brules now has it in the middle, switching the ball over to Hall. Hall takes a touch, chips it back inside of Vaught. Vaught now sends it. It gets bounced around. Goes over to Mathis. Mathis kicks it in the middle. As they get cleared yet again by Watson. Cassidy Watson has been everywhere here for David Crockett in this game in the center defense. It's going to go to Mathis for Greeneville. Delsa taking it up there for Crockett. It's going to be a Crockett throw in here with just under 6 minutes to play here. Caitlin Campbell. Thought she was thinking about taking the throw, but decides to give it off to Zlowinski. It's actually going to be a free kick. As Zlowinski sends it up the field here. It's going to Delson. Bounces over to Strong. Strong now. So they keep it, kicks it to Perez, and now Perez plays it up to McGill. Delson fights with McGill, though. Delson keeps it. Delson looking, finds Johnson. Perez gets the steal there, and now Strong sends it way up the field. Going to Piercy. Bounces off Piercy's shin guard and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Greeneville ball as we got subs for both teams here. Coming in is Baldridge and Arredondo for Crockett. Coming in for Greeneville is Mason Miller and Bailey Anderson.
Luna back.
Greeneville's two center backs for the game has been pretty much unstoppable. They've been brick walls back there, except for that one run they had, and now they are both get a well-rested 4 minutes here in the rest of this game. As it goes out of bounds, it's going to be a Crockett ball here. Zlowinski looking to throw quickly. Goes to Baxter. Perez is able to keep it. And Perez dribbles it out of bounds. It's going to stay Crockett ball. As now Baxter looks like she's going to take the throw here. Does it to Zlowinski. And Perez, another clear that time. Delson now there. McGill challenging. Watson yet again gets her foot on it. Sends it up the field. Now it gets bounced around. McGill now has it. McGill now. It's got space. As she beats the defender, McGill now charging down that left side. Looking for somebody in the middle to cross. Sends it the cross. It's going to bounce right on that front post. That left front post of the goal. It's going to stay Crockett ball. It's going to be a goal kick for Crockett. Watson getting set to put the ball back into play here. Campbell ends up with it. Kicks it off to Miller. Or excuse me, that was not Miller. That was Williams. Hall now. Drives that right side. Kicks it. And is intercepted by the Crockett defender. Campbell now has it. Williams yet again gets involved with it, but this time Arredondo gets it. Arredondo's got it in the middle. Arredondo now dribbles it a little too far into a green jersey. That was Perez who was able to intercept that. Baxter now fighting with it. Sends it to Arredondo. Arredondo gets a touch. Perez clears it. It goes out of bounds. Stays Crockett ball. Delson set to make the throw here for Crockett. Here, just 2 minutes left to go in the second half. 7-1 is our score. Greeneville leads Crockett. I'm going to say went out of bounds on Zlowinski that time. It's going to be Greeneville ball. And Perez is going to get set to take the throw. Quick throws here for Greeneville. They throw it to McGill. Perez now has it. Now she's going to reset. Bounces around. Baxter's able to get it out, switch the field, going to Clark. Clark gets it. Clark sends it down the field. Now Perez for Greeneville trying to get a clear here. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay Crockett ball now. Now Crockett's got an opportunity to attack here with 1.5 minutes to go in the game. Sends it to the middle. Arredondo now has an opportunity. Arredondo. It goes in, and it's a goal. Goal, David Crockett. And goal, Lucy Arredondo, the 7th grader. Ball bounced right in front of her. She's able to control it. Stays aggressive with it and gets it in, and now the score goes down 7-2. Crockett now's got 2 points. Less than a minute here to go in the game as Arredondo steals it again, this time off by Broles. And now Broles is able to keep it, though. Gets it back over and now to Mathis. Now Greeneville's on the attack. Watson yet again with the clear there for Crockett. Switches fields. Now Clark trying to stay with it for Crockett. Clark tries to keep it in bounds and rolls out of bounds here with less than 20 seconds to go here in the game. Greeneville slows down the throw here a little bit. Williams throws it in. Clark with the steal. Broles sends it off. Arredondo with the steal, and Arredondo's got another opportunity. They got tangled up here, Perez and Arredondo. And they're going to call that ball game. Your score here from Greeneville Middle School on 8th grade night. Greeneville 7, David Crockett 2. We'll be right back with the stats of the game here on the First Horizon Green Sports Zone Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both?
How do I do this?
That's First Horizon.
How do I do this?
Big bank
I was going to go off the goals
small bank
and then send it
hustle.
back.
Big
You
bank
want me to say anything
convenience
that's going on?
and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greeneville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer, and wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greeneville, where we will save you money.
Tommy's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommy's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommy's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
And we welcome you back here to Greeneville Middle School. 8th grade night in the books.
Thank you, sir.
Another game in the books. Greeneville improves to 8-4 on the year, winning 7-2. David Crockett was able to get 2 goals in the second half to help this, but Greeneville pretty much throughout the game was able to keep the possession of the ball on the offensive third, and Greeneville was able to get away with the win here. Improves to 8-4 on the year. David Crockett, unfortunately, drops down to 0-11 on the year, but, you know, still one more game left. There's still opportunities there. As we look at the stats here for this game, Greeneville Middle School, like I said, they scored 7 goals. Tatum Hill, an 8th grader, scored a goal. Elsie Rogers scored 2 goals in pretty quick fashion. The first 2 goals of the game, scored those there. Blakely Crum scored a goal. Adriana Marino scored a goal, and Morgan Cassidy scored a goal, as well as Harper Neese also got a goal there for the Greeneville Middle School side. For David Crockett, they didn't stop fighting. They came back, put some points up on the board later in the second half. Rio Mae Johnson scored the first goal for David Crockett, And to come in right before the buzzer, Lucy Arredondo was able to get the goal there for David Crockett. Once we come back here on the First Horizon Green Sports Zone Spotlight Game of the Week, we will go over previews of what the rest of the week holds for us, and then we'll close it out. This is the First Horizon Green Sports Zone Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if, instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. Or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Value every day, Food City.
And we welcome you back here to Greeneville Middle School. Greeneville on the winning side here of 8th grade night. 7-2, Greeneville wins over David Crockett. Greeneville improves to 8-4 on the year. Let's take a look at what's coming up the rest of the week here on Greeneville Sports Zone. Our first game is going to be on Thursday night, North Green versus South Green at Camp Creek. It's a middle school game. It's going to be another spotlight game of the week for us. Matthew Palazzo will be on the call for that one, and that's going to be a very intriguing matchup to see how North Green and South Green, maybe a little bit of revenge for North Green Middle School compared to seeing how North Green High School unfortunately struggled a little bit against South Green this past Friday. This could be some revenge here for the middle school. Also, we got on Friday night, our First Horizon Green Sports Zone is going to be at South Green. South Green is playing at home against Chucky Doak in a crucial county-to-county matchup to see who can pretty much come on top for the County Cup. Chucky Doak's had some really good weeks at the beginning of the year, struggled a little bit as the year went on. South Green looked pretty dominant against North Green last week, so it's going to be a very intriguing matchup to see there. Matthew Palazzo and Chris Sauceman will be on the call for that one. We'll be live at 6:15. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock here on the Green Horizon, First Horizon Green Sports Zone. So that'll do it here from Greeneville Middle School. Here on 8th grade night, Greeneville wins 7-2 over David Crockett, improving to 8-4 on the year. For Tyler Nichols, our producer, Matthew